Jigsters, and of course, our dear friends from the press, yung mga bloggers, vloggers, all the journalists here today. Thank you all so much for joining us here at the Jake Zyrus Evolution Press Conference. Now, I'm sure you're all very happy to hear Jake Zyrus' music. We've been hearing it kanina pa. Nagkakaroon na tayo ng listening sa kanyang album. So once again, it's called Evolution, and it is now out on all digital stores worldwide. And also later on, by the way, 5 p.m., Jake Zyrus will be guesting sa MOR 101.9. So we hope that you can also support that guesting. And he will be launching Tapestry, which is also part of his album Evolution. So wag na natin patagalin pa. Let's all welcome singer-songwriter Jake Zyrus! Hello, Jake! Ay, picture muna, picture muna. There you go.
Jake here. Jake here.
And again, the Jake Zyrus Evolution album and its key track Tapestry is now available on Spotify and other digital stores worldwide. So please share it with your friends and
Pwede
family.
without glass.
Jake here.
Net?
Jake, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Puyat.
Okay, to accommodate everyone,
Jake.
dito muna sa right, ay dito muna sa left.
Jake, okay. Ayan. Then 1, 2, ay. Ayan.
Okay, and dito naman sa right. Okay, it's for you, ha? Okay, Jake, kindly grab the mic there. Dun sa sofa, merong mic. Would you like to greet everyone, Jake?
Hi, good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming here and supporting my first album. Yes, since my transition as Jake Zyrus. So thank you so much for being here. There's a lot of stories that I'd like to tell you regarding this album. And again, maraming salamat Star Music Sir John. Sa ating mga beshiwak dito. Thank you po sa inyong lahat. Of course, my Jakesters, maraming salamat. Also the love of my life who is here as well, supporting me. And again, maraming salamat, and I cannot wait to hear your questions and your curiosities. Ayan.
Thank you, Jake. Pero before we hear their questions, we're gonna
Yes.
hear your songs first.
Yes,
So
yes,
why don't you
yes.
settle down
Yes,
sa
yes,
couch
yes.
first, and we will have a listening party ng ilang songs dun sa album, sa Evolution album ni Jake Zyrus. So let's start. Actually, it's not just a listening party because we'll also be viewing his music and videos. So let's start with the first one, DNM, which means Dulo ng Mundo.
I'm listening to myself.
Di mo na kailangan pag-alala mag-alala o subukan lang baguhin ang mga katangian. Kung ano ka ay tama lang sa iyong kagandahan. Lahat sila na patingin kapag ikay dumaan. At kapag ikaw ang kasama, di ko alam di maintindihan ba't ganito ang nararamdaman. Ginugulo mo ang aking isipan. Ako'y nabiyat sa iyong kagandahan. Gusto ko ikaw ay akin lang. Ikaw ay akin lang. Gagawin ko lahat para sa'yo. Ikaw at ako di mababago. Itatakbo papunta sa'yo kahit pa sa dulo ng mundo. Gagawin ko lahat para sa'yo. Ikaw at ako di mababago. Itatakbo papunta sa'yo kahit pa sa dulo ikaw ay aking papahalagan. Hanggang na matapos, alam mo ba, di na mababago itong aking nararamdaman sa'yo. Ika'y tumitingin, puso ko di mapigilan at ako'y natataman. Kilawilo mo ang aking isipan. Ako'y nabihit sa iyong kagandahan. Gusto ko ikaw ay akin lang. Ikaw ay akin lang. Gagawin ko lahat para sa'yo. Ikaw at ako di magbabago. Ako'y tatakbo papunta sa'yo. Kahit pa sa dulo ng mundo. Gagawin ko lahat para sa'yo. Ikaw at ako di magbabago. Ako'y tatakbo papunta sa'yo. Kahit pa sa dulo ng mundo. Sa dulo ng, sa dulo ng mundo. Sa dulo ng, sa dulo ng mundo. Kinukulong mo ang aking isipan. Ako'y nabihag sa iyong kagandahan. Gusto ko ikaw ay akin lang. Oh, oh. Ikaw ay akin lang. Para sa'yo, ikaw at ako, di ako. Itatakbo papunta sa'yo, kahit pa sa dulo ng mundo. Ikaw at ako, di magbabago. Itatakbo para sa'yo, kahit pa sa dulo ng mundo.
And that was DNM or Dulo ng Mundo, of course, by Jake Zyrus. And ang tagal niyan sa mix charts. Thanks so much, Jakesters, for voting for it.
Yes, I was gonna say, thank you, thank you.
And ito naman, next music video natin also stayed for weeks sa mix charts. Let's all watch Diamond.
I have to admit, I am in the rough. Try to forget, but it's just so tough. Hungry for peace, and whenever I ease it, the more it just breaks me down. No, no. But I still hang on for, if there's no pressure, there'll be no diamonds. So I don't mind it coming my way, no. I'm tired of putting out the fire, feeling as alive as I can. If there's no pressure, there'll be no diamonds. I know I will be a diamond, diamond, diamond. I know I will be a diamond, diamond, diamond. People say they hear you, but they don't really understand. It's really so exhausting. Trying to reach out for someone's hand. I keep on telling me it gets better. It's hard to see when all I get is bad weather. No, but still hang on. If there's no pressure, there'll be no diamonds. So I don't mind it coming my way, no. I'm tired of putting out the fire, feeling as alive as I can. If there's no pressure, there'll be no diamonds. I know I will be a diamond, diamond, diamond. I know I will be a diamond, diamond, diamond. Oh, for me, press for me, I don't mind seeing you coming my way. Oh, for me, press on me, I don't mind seeing you coming my way. Oh, for me, press on me, I don't mind seeing you coming my way. Oh, for hold me press on the I don't like seeing it coming my way. Yeah, there's no pressure, there'll be no diamond, there'll be no diamond. I don't mind it coming my way. I don't mind. I'm tired of going down the fire. Freedom is a lot desire. There's no pressure, there'll be no diamond. I know I will be I won't take back. I know I will be
Yeah, that was Diamond. And the lyrics now very in tune with the theme of the album, Evolution.
Yes, yes.
If there's no pressure, there'll be no diamonds. Evolution nga naman. And now, this next song is another original song from the album Evolution. This one is called Love Even If, and we can listen to it now.
If hate begins with love, why do we need to love? If love's the answer, why are the questions unanswered? How can people become lovers and end up like strangers who give you everything and end up with nothing? Nothing, oh, nothing. I'll keep going. It's for trying. Love, even when it hurts, you just keep on loving till it hurts no more. Love, even when they don't, you just keep on loving till you love the way you do. Love, even when it's difficult, you just keep on loving. Till it becomes easy, you just keep on loving. We discriminate. Yeah, we say love wins and we celebrate. We say no prejudice. Yeah, we turn a blind eye with injustice. How can people become lovers and end up like strangers who give you everything and end up with nothing? Oh, nothing, nothing. Love, even when it hurts, you just keep on loving till it hurts no more. Love, even when they don't, you just keep on loving till you love the way you do. Love, even when it's difficult, you just keep on loving till it becomes easy. You just keep on loving. Next time, we'll do it right. So next time, we don't need the explanations. Cause when we keep secrets between us, agree to disagree. Miscommunications without apologies. They always say love hurts us most, but also set us free. For pain's temporary, all I do is love. Even when it hurts, you just keep on loving till it hurts no more. Even when they don't, you just keep on loving till you love the way you do. Even when it's difficult, you just keep on loving till it becomes easy. You just keep on loving.
That was Love Even If. And now we are going to be listening to one last song. It's
If you don't mind, may I introduce this last song?
we will be introducing that later on. But for now, while we wait for that, I'd like to hear.
Yes.
It's already ready. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's because this next song is really special to
Okay.
me. It's really close to my heart. This is actually, I think, last song natin from this album. This next song is really special to me because it has a featured singer, and the song that we're going to play you is a song about family. And while we were deciding kung sino yung magiging featured na kakanta, we all came to this decision na sabi ko sino ba yung pinaka-perfect na magiging kaduit ko sa kanta na to kundi kapamilya ko din. So this next song is really special because it's going to be a song with my auntie, and this is the first time that you're going to hear my auntie sing. She's actually a singer. When I was a kid, she used to be in a band with my mother. So today you're going to hear her. Baka kasi pag narinig niyo baka akala niyo si Cherise. She's a really great singer. I'm really proud to present this song to you today. So I hope na magustuhan niyo po. And it's called Tapestry. And the story behind the song Tapestry, we all know what a tapestry is because when we see a tapestry, the front of it is really beautiful, and yet when we turn it around, it's kind of a little messy and everything, and that's our story. That's my story.
Once this tapestry is done, you will believe what love truly is.
And that was Tapestry by Jake Zyrus featuring, what's the name of your auntie, Jake?
Ria.
Ria. There you go. Ay, dito ba siya ngayon?
Actually, wala kasi natatakot siya. Nahihain kasi.
Shy ba siya?
Nasa bahay na yun.
Next time. O kaya baka sa music video, doon na lang namin siya makita.
Hopefully mapilit.
Okay, and now, before we start asking questions, we'd like to invite Star Music's head for audio content, Mr. Jonathan Manalo, to join Jake to also help in answering your questions. Hi, so Jonathan, would you like to greet everyone?
Good afternoon, everyone. Salamat po sa pagpunta nyo to support the launch of Jake Zyrus' album, Evolution. And congratulations, Jake.
Thank you, Sir John.
Okay, now, who would like to ask the first question? Kindly state your name, your affiliation, and then your question. Meron ba tanong? Nice. Okay. Ay, akala ko siya. Ay, sure.
Yeah. Our first question will come from the entertainment editor of The Manila Bulletin, and now a blogger, no other than Jojo Panaligan.
Hi, Joe.
Congrats Jake. I've been listening to the music for months now, beginning with Bagyo. And I noticed na very sophisticated ka na as a singer. You let the music play more, you don't dominate the music anymore. Alam mo na talaga. Anyway, sa inyo dapat manggaling, siguro kay Jonathan and ikaw mismo, how would you describe your singing now? Yung boses at yung style?
Um, parang, sa akin po kasi ang hirap sagutin Asha kasi ako yung kumakanta siguro, yung sa nakakarinig
Sige,
siguro
Jonathan.
po. Yes.
Actually, lagi nga tinatanong sa akin every time. Kasi syempre, hindi natin maaalis na hinahanap yung, na marirecall nila yung boses ng Cherise. Kasi talagang sobrang magkaibang boses yung Cherise and then yung Jake Zyrus. Talagang si Jake Zyrus is a male artist. Kung meron ako makikitang difference yung skill level, pareho silang magaling na singers. Parehong soulful, magkaiba lang yung expression. Kasi si Cherise, magaling and soulful in a female expression, and si Jake Zyrus, magaling din and soulful in a male expression. So, both singers are magaling. Both singers are magaling. Nakikita natin yung level ng talent. Kung ano yung level ng talent na nakita natin dun sa Cherise, it's the same level of talent na meron si Jake Zyrus. Ang advantage lang ni Jake Zyrus, meron siyang experience na pinaghuhugutan. Yun yung wala kay Cherise. Kasi si Cherise bata eh. Diba? Si Jake Zyrus mas may Cherise. Kasi si Cherise bata eh. Diba? Si Jake Zyrus mas may wisdom, kaya mas mararamdaman mo, mas may pain na pinagdaanan, mas may experience. Yun yung advantage ng Jake Zyrus, the artist, the singer.
Second to last question kay Jake. Jake, pag napapanood mo ba yung tipong sila Zephanie, no? At narinig mo, bumibirit sila. Sinasabi mo ba minsan sa sarili mo, alam mo, dati nagagawa ko yan, higit.
Hindi po.
Hindi mo namilis.
Hindi po. Hindi. Actually, kasi wala po ako sa moment. Una sa lahat for example, yung minsan tinatanong sa akin ko nami-miss daw, ganyan. Hindi ko po nami-miss kasi yung technique, di ba, pag kumakanta ka, kumbaga, ang kaibahan kasi ngayon, syempre nag-transition na, so mas bumaba yung boses. But, yung same, like when I do concerts now, or when I perform live, yung technique that I used to do when I was singing those high notes, with Cherise, it's kind of the same thing that I do, except I sing different songs now, like for example, Michael Bublé, Josh Groban, and everything. But it's kind of the same feeling. That's why I don't see any, difference when I see female singers hit high notes, technically bumibirit. I don't see any difference. I don't hear any difference because, for me, male singers and female singers, pag bumilit pareho, it sounds the same to me. It's just the only difference is, and which is one of the biggest issues, is the gender. Yun lang naman yung pagkakaiba. But when you hear it, when you listen to it, they're all the same, same techniques, same na bumibirit. Ang pagkakaiba lang syempre na yung tono na mas mataas yung isa, but the technique, yung feeling, coming from me, since I've experienced both, same lang po. So when I see, let's say Morissette, Zephanie, Jonah, when I listen to them, of course, actually pag nanonood ako ba, when they hit the right spot talaga napapareact ako ng ganyan. But there's no feeling na parang, I used to do that or whatever that is. But, it amazes me. Actually, mas na-amaze na ako ngayon. For example, kay Kuya Eric, Kuya Jed, kasi parang inisip ko, oh my God, I know how it feels. Now, mahirap din talaga. So for me, kahit sa singers dapat may equality din talaga, Kasi they're all the same, Sometimes we disregard most of the male singers when they sing the high notes because we're all too focused on listening to the female high notes, but they're all the same. We should, I admire both of and
Magkaiba lang siya ng range.
Yes, magkaiba ng range, but yung feeling, na pag bumibirit ako ngayon and bumibirit noon, they're the same. Yes.
Last question, kung meron ka daw documentary
Yes,
sa
yes.
Japan, can you tell us
Yes.
more about it, guys?
Actually, yes. Sinusundan po nila ang store. NHK po siya. Papalabas po siya sa NHK.
Co-production with ABS-CBN.
Yes, co-production with ABS-CBN. And basically, documentary po siya ng aking behind the scenes, the life of, since I transitioned. So, yun po. So far, I think malapit na po yatang matapos. But yeah, I'm very excited for everyone to see it kasi It's like and again I've done documentaries as series before as well, so I'm very excited to see this one as Jake Zyrus, and yeah,
Ipapalabas na international.
yes po. So I hope that everyone will watch it. Actually, for sure siguro next year pa siguro kasi i-edit
Early
po
next
nila
year,
yan,
most
yeah,
probably.
early next year siguro. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jojo. Ang susunod na magtatanong, ito, ang may pain din na pinagdaanan at ang mahilig bumirit. Wala iba kundi si Tita Mercy Leharde. Go, Tita Mercy. Oh my God. Ay, inurong niya yung upuan niya, mukhang mahaba-habang kwentuhan. Tita Mercy, live tayo ah. Rated SPG.
Oh, sige. Ako na lang. Jake,
Yes.
alam naman natin na, alam ko, mag-transform ka na ngayon.
Okay.
Transform ka ba?
Hindi ko naintindihan. Yes po.
Transform, ha?
Yes po.
Pero, hindi ko akalain na pati boses mo, mag-iiba rin. Tinulok ba sa lalamunan mo? Sa milya ng lalaki?
SPG daw, SPG. Hindi, actually, sa totoo kasi po, when you transition from female to male, meron po talaga tinuturo. Yun po yung male hormones. And of course, katulad po ng biologically na mga male po talaga, di ba nagdadaan po yan sa puberty, katulad niya yan, ina-acne din, ganyan. Pag po tinurok po yun sa katawan ng female, ganun din po yung mangyayari technically. Magdadaan din sa puberty, the voice will change as well. And so basically, part po siya yung transition. So lahat po yung magbabago yung body, yung mga hair, like hair, facial hair, and the body hair and everything. And yes, kasama po yung boses kasi technically, like sa mga male po talaga, part po talaga yun, nagbabago rin po talaga yung boses. So kasama po talaga siya. Yes po.
Wala ka bang regrets na, kasi si Tina Turner, no?
Ako.
Sabi niya doon sa asawa niya, kunin mo na lahat sa akin. Huwag lang ang pangalan ko. Kasi yun ang kumikita.
Opo.
Pero ito, pinalitan mo ang pangalan mo ng Charis Pempenko.
Yes.
From Charis Pempenko to Jake
Yes,
Zyrus. No regrets? Or whatever?
Wala po kasi kung usapang bentahan lang po, binibenta, syempre, Zyrus is a brand, Jake Zyrus is a brand. But what do I really sell? I sell my music. I sell my voice. I share my story. I share my pain, my happiness with everyone. So the name is just a name. Someday, hindi natin alam, makakalimutan ako niyan. But when people hear music, no matter who they are, sometimes you hear music na hindi natin alam kung sino yung kumakanta. That's what I said. So,
bali ang being a singer,
Yes,
doble ang mo, isang Charis Pempenko.
Hindi.
No, magandang boses mo nun. Tapos nga, iba na, siyempre.
parang doble po, doble.
Lalaki na nga. Hindi, lalaki na yung boses mo. Noon, babae
Opo.
pa eh. Oo. Paano mo naisipan na, bata ka pa ba? May pusong lalaki ka na?
Mukhang kailangan buksan natin yung YouTube replay natin MMK sa serious po? Opo. Actually, nung bata pa po ako, hindi ko pa po alam yung mga labels. Yung mga LGBT, hindi ko pa alam yung mga lesbian, bakla, tomboy, wala po akong kalam-alam. That's when I realized, dati nung grade 1 pa ako, sabi ko, bakit ganun, bakit iba yung, even the small things, like bakit ganun yung haircut niya, bakit ako tinutok sa lalaki, ayoko, crush ko yung nasa unahan ko. Yun na yung mga questions in my mind. And when I was 10 years old, that's when I learned yung label na tomboy. I didn't know kung ano pa yung mga yung trans man, transgender. I didn't know actually, napag-aralan ko lang po yan nung nandun na po ako sa States. Kaya di ba po sa atin, nung hindi pa masyado na pag-uusapan ng transgender community, ang alam lang ay bakla at tomboy. So automatically, pag nakita nag-cross-dress ng isang babae, tomboy. You know, wala na silang alam na iba na transgender or trans man or trans woman. So when I learned that label, which is just a label for me, what matters most is yung talagang naramdaman ko, yun yung nagpa-confirm kung sino talaga ako. Doon ko na-realize, okay, ito yung label na para sa akin. Kasi you know, when you say you're a lesbian, that means you still accept the fact that you're, you know, that you're a woman. So yun yung but that's not me. So yun yung na-realize ko. Doon ko po nalaman na that's the word for me. But when I was a kid, 5 years old, talagang alam ko na po. Alam ko na po talaga.
So, nung mga ilang taong ka nung tumibok ang puso mo sa kapwa mo, babae?
Yung seryosong hindi, ano po. Dati po kasi crush. Sa bagay, siguro may ano na rin yun, di ba? Parang may kilig-kilig na rin.
Oo.
Yung grade 1 po ako. Grade 1. Kasi nalaman, opo, grade 1 po ako. Kung mga papi love na crush na yan. Kasi ano yun, hindi ko pa po alam na crush ko siya. Na-realize ko lang na yun yung may kilig. Nagkasakit kasi siya. Strict si mother. Gusto niya after school uwi agad. Pero no moment then, I was willing to risk my mother's strictness. Hinatid ko siya sa bahay nila. I was 6 years old and 7. And then sobrang sarap sa feeling na kasama ko siya. Nahatid ko na siya. Pagtalikod ko, namutla ako kasi hindi ko na alam pa uwi. So doon ko na-realize, yun siguro po yung unang tibok ng puso. Kasi wala hindi nag-matter sa'yo, napapagalitan kapag uwi. Ganyan. So nung time na yun, naligaw pa po ako. Umuwi kami ng 3 p.m. nakauwi ako ng 7 p.m. So naligaw po talaga. So doon ko na-realize, okay, yun pala yung feeling. So yes.
Yung karelasyon mo ngayon, ilang years na kayo
Secret! Ayun naman po, yun naman po ang lagi ko sinasabi na Kasi first relationship ko na medyo not 100% private, pero mas private from, all of my previous relationships. So, we enjoy it. So, but definitely years na kami. So,
Tamers, balik tayo sa
yes,
album.
yun na nga.
Balik tayo sa album, Tamers.
May laptop tayo. Magpo tayo ng
Ano mo na lang, kanina mo, anong single mo dahil mga kanta mo na i-dedicate mo sa lahat ng mga katomboyan, mga
LGBTQ.
sa LGBT community.
Tamers, live tayo.
Saka para sa love mo ngayon.
Kung para po sa aking love, probably yung yung healing. Yung healing po, healing.
Healing? Ano yung mahihiling mo sa kanya? Never.
Siya po yung healing ko.
Nahiling.
Parang
Binigay
ganun
naman
po.
sa'yo.
Yes, yung sharing vision. And then for equality, yun po yung love even if. Para po sa ating
Okay. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, ma'am. Salamat.
Kinabahan kami sa'yo, Tamers.
Kinabahan din po ako.
Okay, thank you, Tamers. Ito, susunod na magtatanong ay ang willing i-share ang kanyang 7 million views sa YouTube. Walang iba, kundi si Alan Sagwan ng Stars Photog.
Hi Jake,
Hello po.
congratulations
Thank you.
for the new first album.
Yes, thank you.
Transition. Sabi mo nga, yun, bale, ito yung first album mo, dun sa transition mo from
Yes,
Charis
actually,
to
if you
Jake.
notice po kanina po, hindi ko po alam kung napansin nyo, from healing kasi nag-start,
Chronological
di ba po,
order.
last year ba?
Yeah, last year.
Yes, so maririnig nyo po talaga yung transition nung from healing na...
Kasi yung first single niya as Jake Zyrus was Healing.
Yes, first single
Almost
po.
2 years ago, di ba?
Yes, oo nga,
almost
2 years ago. Yes. So, ganun po. So, maririnig niyo po talaga from healing to tapestry, yung transition and vocal-wise, and even sa yung feel ng song, the maturity of the songs, talagang mararamdaman niyo rin po.
This is
yun.
ano,
So chronological order yan.
Yes.
parang 7, nawala. Parang 7, nawala. Parang 7 ano siya, 7 albums na original, di ba? How long na yung process
2 years in the making. Almost 2 years in the making.
Yes po.
2 years in the making. Tapos, tanong ko lang, Jaris, we're just curious kung paano din yung transition mo. Hindi ka ba nahirapan? Kumbaga na yung boses mo from Charis na bumibirit to Jake Zyrus ngayon. Parang kinailangan mo bang mag-voice lesson uli kasi para matutunan mo yung ano? May mga ganun bang process?
Hindi naman po ako nag-voice lesson. I actually, para I let myself discover and ano ba ang tawag doon? Parang hinaya ko po yung sarili ko na ma-discover and ma-experiment yung magiging tone, yung magiging key and everything. But definitely yung first part, the first few months to 1 year, yun yung pinakamahirap na part. Kasi po, katulad ng sabi ko kanina, parang yun yung pinaka-puberty stage. So, and then pero yung medyo...
Just pa, walang falsetto.
Walang falsetto, that's true. Wala akong falsetto, medyo pause-pause yung boses, pumipiyok-piyok, ganyan. So, yun,
Nagbibinata yung boses niya.
yun po yung pinaka-year na mahirap sa akin. So, yes, yun po yung pinakamahirap na part.
Kinabahan ka ba no? Na parang kakayanan ko kaya kung Big Cyrus na yung
Yes.
boses ko? May ganun bang ano na baka medyo masira or baka hindi ko na ma-reach yung mga notes, parang ganun. May ganun bang takot?
In all honesty, the moment na tinurukan ako, I was more excited than scared. Kasi bago pa po ako mag-transition, pinaplano ko na lahat. Parang lahat ng pangarap ko before na gusto kong kantahin, gusto kong i-perform live, lahat na yun na parang nasa utak ko na, nasa puso ko na, lahat na yun parang alam ko na mangyayari na. So yung pinakamahirap, challenging part na lang po is yung transition itself, yung transition of voice, doon na lang yung pinakamahirap. But and also yung pinakamahirap is, syempre, since sinasettle yung boses, nandun yung part ng experimenting. Kaya if you hear, kung marinig nyo lahat, parang different ano siya, no? Different genres. May acoustic, may ballad. So nung time yan, when I was doing all these songs, when I recording all these songs, that was the time then na I was experimenting as well. That's why yung tono ng boses ko, ganyan, kung anong tamang key, ganyan. So nandun po lahat yun. Yun yung challenging part as well. But the singing itself and experimenting the songs, yung mga ipo-perform live, kung ano ba yung tamang genre para sa boses ko, yun yung exciting part. And kasi sa akin lang naman, the only scary part, which is also parang hindi ko na masyadong pinapansin, is will people like it? But for me, music is music. So, na-enjoy ko po yung transition, na-enjoy ko yung experimenting stage. Na yun po yung pinaka-masaya sa part ko kasi parang nag-iiba-iba yung style.
And we always make sure na authentic yung pinagagalingan ng expression.
yes,
Lagi
yes.
kong tinatanong nasan siya, creatively, emotionally, ano
Yes.
yung gusto niyang sabihin with the
Yes.
lyrics. So, lahat yan sobrang yung creative direction and yung personal stories behind the songs, lahat yan galing sa direction ni
So
Jay.
yung title po na Evolution, it's not just about the transition. Kumbaga yung evolution is yung ano din po, kumbaga yung it's sort of yung evolution din sa buhay. Yung sa life, it's kind of like parang yung the theme song, kumbaga theme song ng mga bawat chapter ng buhay, which is parang yun din yung nasa libro ko. So, for example, yung Diamond, we wrote this song kasi if you listen to it, it's exactly kung ano yung pinagdadaanan ko noon at minsan ngayon. And with love, even if pinagdadaanan ko din at pinagdadaanan ng lahat, and with tapestry, with my family, healing, with the, with my love, and bagyo because sometimes hindi natin naiiwasan. So everything connects with my life, with my voice. So kaya po siya evolution. Yes.
Tanong ko lang rin, kaya pa ba ni Jake Zyrus na mag-charis yung boses? I mean, advantage on your part na parang kaya bang, parang duet, di ba? Parang ganun, kaya pa bang falsetto, kaya ba na gawin mo pa?
Falsetto?
Oo, parang,
I think
pero
kung
boses
duet
ni
po,
Charis pa din. Ganun. Hindi
I think kung falsetto, I don't think it wouldn't sound the same. Like for example, before it explodes, it's not the same because it sounds very, like manly now. So, kung duet, like for example, if I have a duet with Cherise, like unforgettable, and then she said, that would be possible, and which going to be parang closure din for everyone, na talagang iba na, so yun po.
Reaction mo lang pagka, may mga times ba, syempre parang nagsimula ka, Charis, may mga times ba na natatawag ka pa rin ng Charis?
Of
Tapos
course.
na-offend ka ba? Ano yung reaction?
I don't get offended because I can't, hindi ko hawak ang utak ng lahat, hindi ko hawak ang puso ng lahat, hindi ko hawak ang paniniwala ng lahat. And I appreciate, when people sometimes mistakenly, call me by my old name and then right after, "Uy, I'm sorry, hindi ko kasi naalala," ganyan. And sometimes even when they don't remember to correct themselves, alam ko na na-imagine ko na because later on, I know that they'll realize it. I am not in that place to point at you and tell you, you call me this, because it's my decision. Because it was my decision in the first place. I cannot push everyone to like whatever's name that I've chosen or whatever's path that I've chosen. Nasa sa ating lahat na yun, whether we will respect each other or not. So, yeah, I don't know.
Last na lang, kumbaga may mga phone-in question lang dito na
Just don't take advantage of it. Anyway,
yeah, sabi lang na parang curious lang sila kasi nagkaroon ng issue before about CR,
Okay.
di ba?
I know this is coming.
Gusto lang ring malaman namin kung ikaw personally,
Yeah.
you go for a male or female CR. And then, ano yung reaction mo dun sa nangyaring issue na yun about Gretchen na pumasok sa CR ng, di ba, ng...
I used to think that way. I used to think that way. Pipilitin ko yung sarili ko to go to the male's restroom, But the more I grow older, the more I realize that not everyone thinks the same. Not everyone believes in the same beliefs that you believe. So, nagsisiyar ako kung saan ako dapat magsiyar. So, kung ano po yung naiisip nyo, doon ako nagsisiyar. I nagsisiyar ako sa I simply follow the law. I respect the law, and if I respect the law, hopefully the government will see it, and I hope that everyone follows it. Kasi madali lang naman eh. It's just the CR, and it goes both ways. It's about behavior. It's about how we treat each other. This is not about sexuality anymore. This is not about the CR anymore. This is about how we're going to treat each other and how we're going to understand each other. This is not just about understanding me, understanding the LGBT community. This is both ways. So, yun nga yung sinasabi ko, pag binato ka ng tinapay, batuhin. Pag binato ka ng bato, batuhin mo ng tinapay. So, if someone does not understand what you're going through, if someone does not understand who you are, you simply understand them. Kasi we don't have the right to push everyone to accept our beliefs. So, paano kung gawin sa'yo yun? Like for example, I tell you, pinilit kita, let's say, kunyari, religion-wise, which is also a big issue. Maging maging ganito ka, kasi ganito ako. Wouldn't be that offending. It's the same thing with everything. We cannot push everyone's beliefs. So, if I go to a women's restroom and they feel awkward, it's not my fault anymore because I'm just following the law because that's what they said, right? Biologically, I'm a woman, so I follow it. Then I go to because I don't need everyone else's validation of who I am. Because the reason why I came out as trans man, I transitioned to trans man because it's a fulfillment for myself. Achievement po ito para sa akin. Nag-come out ako para hindi isampal sa lahat na, ito, ako yan. Nag-come out ako because first of all, I'm in a show business. I'm in a entertainment industry. And I felt like it was a must. It was a must for everyone to know who I really am. I came out because I just wanted everyone to know, but it was achievement for myself. I'm not pushing everybody to celebrate with me if you don't believe in it. So ang sa akin, I don't need validation for each and every one of you. I'm thankful if you support it, and if you're not, I understand. But I'm here, I tell you who I am, because ito yung magpapasaya sa akin, and I respect your happiness. So, yes.
May phone-in question lang kung na-discriminate ka lang ba daw pagpasok mo dun sa CR?
Actually, hindi pa naman po so far. Like I say, yeah. Hindi, minsan pa picture sabi ko, wag naman po tayo dito, CR po dito. Mag-picture tayo, may kubeta doon sa likod. Actually, yun lang. Pero wala pa namang kasi, for example, I'm in a country where it's allowed na pumasok sa, let's say, sa male restroom ng mga trans man, then I do it. Kasi ako paranoid ako. So before I go to a country, I actually do research. It will help. Because, you know, we cannot, hindi natin, i-respect na lang natin, you know? Kasi naniniwala naman ako magbabago yan at magbabago yan. Let's be contented with whatever it is that we have right now. Kasi kung tutuusin, hindi nga ito pinag-uusapan noon eh.
Correct.
The LGBT itself, the community. Diba? Silent yan noon. Buti nga ngayon, if not 100% accepted, but you know, nandun yung nararamdaman mo that you exist. Diba? So for now, ako, okay na ako doon. Because I know that someday, hindi natin alam what the future will bring. But I'm comfortable with myself. CR lang yan. So, if I go to women's, if they're not comfortable, hindi na ako yung may problema nun. So, again, it's about behavior, it's about humanity, it's about how we treat ourselves.
Last, are you in favor having third CR for transgender?
Ako po ay agree lang kung yun ay magpapa-better sa ating bansa. Hindi, sa totoo lang. You know, if it's going to be a good thing for our country, if everyone's going to stop hitting each other because of a restroom, nasa gobyerno na po natin yan. Whatever it is that's going to, you know, to better our country. Kasi yun lang naman yung problema natin ngayon. There are so many, you know, so many problems that we should face a lot more than, you know, than this. I'm more concerned at that. You know, because, you know, anywhere I can, you know, kahit saan naman pwede ako may bote naman. Basta malinis ang CR, exactly. Kasi minsan kahit pababae pa nila, pagpasok, oh my God, hindi sa bote na lang. Pero, ayun po, yun na, pabor ako kung magiging, kung mababasa ko sa comments na okay na lahat.
Okay, congrats and thank you for your braveness.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very well said, Jay.
Thank you.
Galing. Okay, our next question will come from another social media influencer.
Yes.
We have Ken Quinto of Kapamilya Kingdom.
Hello Jay,
Hello,
congratulations.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Siguro di ba aware ka naman na merong mga na-disappoint na, di ba, nung from Charis,
Yes.
Jake Cyrus ka. Ngayon, paano mo pinapakilala yung sarili mo as Jake Cyrus and paano mo nakakagawa ka ng bagong fanbase?
Paano ko pinapakilala sa sarili ko? Na alam mo, sa totoo lang, parang unbothered na ako. Hindi kasi, I used to think about that all the time. Like, parang paano ba to? Paano ko i-release yung sarili ko? Like, paano ganito? Kung magugustuhan, ganyan.
May mga supporters ka naman na from day one nandiyan.
Yes,
Na hindi ka
yun yung point
iniwan,
ko. Kumbaga
di ba?
parang I don't say anything. Kumbaga hindi ko pinupush yung sarili ko sa tao, no, you know, or listen to me or love me or whatever it is. I'm very blessed. I'm very lucky because most of the fans who were there when Charisse existed, most of them are still here. And I'm even more grateful sa mga bagong fans, you know, like ever since, iba-iba yan actually, di ba? I came out as a lesbian Charisse, I gained new fans from them, and then now that I transitioned, I have new fans as well. Actually, parang, it makes you feel good, better that way because nararamdaman ko yung genuine love when these fans parang kusa na sinasabi sa'yo na hinangaan ka nila. It makes it feel better kasi doon ko na-feel na hindi ko pinilit yung sarili ko. Na hindi ko inano na parang, you know, ito, bibigyan ka ng libre nito, supportahan mo ako, you know, or something like that. And that's why I know that they're my real fans. Because they're there, they've witnessed everything. They've witnessed my downfall, they've witnessed my rock bottom. Lahat yun. Like most of them, kaibigan ko we're that close. Kahit ilan lang yan sila o ano pa yan, nakikita nila lahat. Sila yung may alam. If I'm depressed, sila yung may alam kung malungkot ako, kung masaya ako, they know that. And that's what makes it special and I want to keep it that way. It does not matter how many fans you have. You know, so para sa akin, I'm happy. I'm happy, you know. If I didn't introduce myself, just, you know, I think my real fans will introduce me to the world. Kasi they know who I am.
Ganito rin ba yung reaction ng mga international fans mo? Ganito rin sila ka-supportive?
Yes, actually. I mean, of course, hindi Pilipinas, US, o naman yan, no matter what, may pagkakapareho tayo. No matter what, may tumalikod na yan, no. Ang siguro, pero natutuwa naman ako, like for example, sa US or sa Japan, ganyan, grabe pa rin yung suporta talaga nila. Grabe pa rin yung respeto, yung yung talagang napaka-sensitive nila. Kasi for example, when I went to the US last year, nag-meet and greet ako with Jasters there. And most of them, yun nandoon, sila pa yung mga chasters noon. And halos, alam mo yun, we share stories na, oh my God, ganyan, nagkakwento kami na dati, ganito, ganyan, and they're still there. And it makes me feel good. And they were very sensitive about how they call me, the pronouns and everything. Sabi ko, and I get it. So yun, katulad kanina yung minention ni Sir, like sometimes nagkakamali pa sila, ganyan. And and that's the thing that you have to understand. So, but I'm very blessed kasi siguro, let's say, 60 or 70% ng mga fans ng Charisse, they're still here.
And question ko lang, sorry kung wala na akong balita dito. Kasi di ba, godmother mo si Oprah. Paano kanya sinuport dito sa dito sa pagta-transition mo? And kapag ba may mga activities ka, sinusupport ka pa rin niya?
You see, Oprah is Oprah. Oprah is Oprah. Actually, nina ko siya, pero, like you can't just, she's still Oprah. I can't just, barge into an email or talk to her anything. But the number one supporter na ninong ko, si David Foster. Because, we still keep in touch sa emails. And talagang wala akong narinig sa kanya na anything na hindi siya support or kasi actually siya pa yung nag-come out sa akin nun sa States hindi pa ako ready nun siya yung nag-ano sa akin, nagulat ako, proud na proud siya. So the moment na alam na niya na nagbago ako name and he respectfully accepted that. I remember kasi si Troy, my musical director, is also David's musical director now. So minsan nagkukwento sa akin si Troy na nag-uusap sila and natatouch siya kasi talagang normal na lang na binabanggit niya, Jake, how's Jake? It's like that. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ken. We are down to our last 2 questions. We have a question from
Ano ba?
Alex Brosas, aka Nadia Gina.
Okay, Jake. Is there pressure now to sell your music because it's something new for your audience?
Pressure. Parang hindi po sa akin yung pressure. Baka ang pressure kala Sir Jonathan. Baka yung pressure sa Star Music. Hindi kasi ako po, yun nga sabi ko kanina, ako naman po dahil ako all about music lang talaga ako. So I record, I sing. Pagdating dyan po sa part niyan, the marketing, the selling, ay sa totoo lang po, ay bakang sumagot na dyan si Sir Jonathan.
Actually kasi wala naman talaga, walang formula sa hit Kami as a label, we support artists. And every time na gumagawa kami ng project, talagang kinakausap namin. Especially si Jake. Artist siya. He's a writer, he's a producer. We make sure na yung expression na gagawin niya with the songs that we will record and produce, authentic at pinanggagalingan ay totoo. So, dun kami, yun yung pinanghahawakan namin sa label, na it's very authentic, it's coming from a true place. And inaasahan namin pag ganun yung music, it's going to be relatable. Marami at maraming mga tao
And I think
na
yun din po yung magiging
makaka-connect at makakaramdam kung ano yung gustong sabihin ni Jake. And we are very proud na sabihin na lahat ng nirecord ni Jake sa album na to came from a true place. And alam namin na meron makaka-relate dun sa naging journey ni Jake Zyrus dito sa album na to. So, confident po kami.
With your new personality, is it safe to say that your interpretation now sa songs mo is coming from a man's interpretation? Kasi yung as Charisse parang babae-babae,
Opo. Opo
now
naman.
talagang
hindi ko, siyempre po, hindi ko naman po iniisip na, halimbawa, every time na, like, halimbawa, magre-record ako, hindi ko siya naiisip na, kailangan, lalaking, siguro, kung saan lumalabas, but, again, hindi ko po siya nakikita. So, ang makakasagot po is yung mga taong nasa paligid ko, if they see it, like the way I interpret the song, the way I sing them, ganyan. Kasi, hindi ko napapansin. Hindi ko po siya napapansin. But ako naman, nararamdaman ko, of course naman po, definitely, it's from,
What did you have to undo now that you're singing as parang lalaki na? Undo.
Like what po? Anong
Like
undo,
vocally, did you have to undo something?
Sa totoo lang po, siguro ang nag-iisang pinaka-naando lang is yung talagang yung sobrang taas. Ay, mga ganun. Siguro yun lang po yung naando ko. Kasi parang, actually, nung moment na nag-transition ako, parang mas marami akong natutunan vocal-wise, how you balance your tone, yung key. Doon ko nalaman kung anong, hindi man ako magaling sa, G, ganyan. Hindi ako magaling, pero naririnig ko na siya. Alam ko kung ano yung key na hindi ako mahihirapan. Parang mas naging, knowledgeable ako when it comes to that. Unlike before, I just didn't care. I didn't care if they give me this song, if they give me this super high notes and everything. But now, I'm more aware. I'm more wise when it comes to the songs that that send me. Parang marinig ko pa lang siya, alam ko na kung tataasan ba ng konti or bababaan ng konti. And that never happened to me before. So I guess the only thing that yung naando ko is yung pagiging naive when it comes to music. I just said yes and yes and yes and yes to everything before, even if I felt a little uncomfortable. But now I'm more aware with what I want. I'm a lot more aware with kung paano maging comfortable yung boses ko sa isang kanta. And yeah, siguro yung pinaka-word is more mature, with everything, music-wise and with life and everything. Yes.
Talking about awareness, are you aware of the SOGI bill? Are you pro or against?
Alam niyo po, sa totoo lang, nalilito ako kasi isa kasi nararamdaman ko yung hindi sa lahat but some of taking advantage of what it really means. Para sa akin syempre discrimination, di ba? Pero para sa akin kasi when you talk about the, how do you pronounce it, sogi or sogi? Sogi. When you hear sogi, parang ako kasi pag nakikita ko yun, para sa lahat eh. Ang problema kasi when you mention that, it only focuses on one group. Automatic parang eto lang yun, parang nasasarili. Nado-dominate. And that's what I don't like. Kasi agree, katulad na sabi ko kanina, lahat ng makaka-better sa lahat ng tao. If this SOGI bill will be good for everybody, not just LGBT, kung lahat makikinabang dito, kung lahat ay kung mawawala yung discrimination, kung mawawala yung domination, o sa amin lang to, or para sa amin to, or para sa inyo to, then I'm all for it. But if this bill is going to be taken advantage of, dun mo masasabing mali talaga. Because like what I said, this is not about who you are anymore. This is about how you treat each other. So kung ito yung magpapagulo sa akin, bakit ka mag-agree, di ba? So I understand some people when I see some comments na parang, paano mo nga naman ganito? Parang may respeto, ganyan-ganyan, kung ganyan. I completely understand that. So in order for us na marating yan, we all want for this country to be good, then we all have to be equal. Kasi equality parang napupunta lang sa isang side eh. So if you want equality, it's for all of us. So as long na hindi nagkakaroon ng ganyan, we can't pass any bill regarding discrimination and anything. Kasi kahit ipasa yan at kahit ma-approve na yan, hanggat walang nakakaintindi truly at hindi nagiging equal ang lahat, wala rin yan. Wala rin silbi yung bill. It's all going to come from us. Kahit wala pong bill yan. Kahit wala pong ipasang sogi bill, nasa sa atin yan. If we treat each other and if we understand each other, kahit hindi mo ako tanggap, pero respetuhin mo ako, respetuhin kita. That's exactly what it is. We don't have to accept each other. Just respect each other. And as long as hindi natin natututunan yan dito sa country natin, hindi magmamatter yung bill. It's all about us.
Very well said. Jake Zyrus for president.
Ayun naman ayoko.
We are down to our last question.
Singat na lang ako.
And that killer question will come
Thank you.
from James Miguel. Go, James.
Hi po, ang question ko lang, if sumagi ba sa isip?
Sorry po.
Ay,
Ano po yan? Sige po.
hello?
Yes.
Question ko lang, if sumagi sa isip mo, since Jake Cyrus ka na gawin ulit yung sariling version. Parang
Yes.
bagong version ng mga sikat na songs na kinanta mo before, like yung Pyramid or yung No to God.
Yes.
Willing ka bang gawin yun? Like for a different album? Siyempre kasi gawa na yun.
There's probably going to be selected songs since most of Sharice's songs are very, very hard coming from me. Pero it would be possible, actually, 'di ba parang exciting and probably it would come in a different genre. But there's a lot of Sharice great songs, yung mga hugot din inspirational songs, yung like In This Song, what else? Like No to God, ganyan. Actually, No to God is one of my favorites, so it will be possible. Yeah, possible na magkaroon. Again, hindi po ako makakasagot niya. Hindi, joke na. But yeah,
Pwede natin.
possible,
Pero
possible.
somewhere down the road.
Yes.
Thank you, James. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Sir
Thank
Jonathan.
you.
Back to you.
Thank you.
VJI.
Thank you, Sir Aaron. And thank you all so much for your questions. Now, before we end this afternoon, of course, we have to give our thanks also to the Jakesters who are here. So, pwede bang
Jakesters.
join us here,
Thank you
Jakesters,
so much.
for photo op. Jakesters,
Ito
come!
kay mga day, mga bro.
And once again, guys, at 5 p.m. today, Jake Zyrus will be guesting sa MOR 101.9 to promote the key track of his latest album, his first album as Jake Zyrus Evolution. And it's the Tapestry song. So sana po ay supportahan natin yan. And sige po, picture po muna tayo. Jake Zyrus and Sir Jonathan Manalo as we wait for the Jakesters to join us on stage. There you go. And also, the full album, Jake Zyrus' Evolution album, is now out on Spotify and digital stores worldwide. And again, please